That makes sense, because that's the key point of where we're all headed. So again, the $1 million is based more on what felt like it made sense. Looking at the Pittsfield, Bethlehem pools, and then looking at the Garden City model. So let me wrap it up there and continue on.
So I'm going to ask, Mark Chestney and Chris Knight to come up, and I just want to acknowledge these folks. You know, Chris and Daryl, his assistant, came from New Hampshire. Mark flew up from South Carolina. So thanks, guys, for being here.
How you doing, man? Chris May with Custom Pool Project Manager.
Mark Chestney with Paddock Pool out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, and I drove.
I talked to Kevin probably a month ago with the Pittsfield pool. Community pools are a big thing. I was at the grand opening. I went up there and I saw about 50 kids lined up beside, and they did this countdown. All of a sudden, they all jumped in. The smiles, the parents, the grandparents were crying because they grew up in that community pool. They swam in that community pool. Their kids learned to swim in the community pool. I got involved in the project. I did the design on the pool they showed. I wanted something multifunctional. When we first went in there, they had this square rectangle, and that's all they knew. They didn't know where they were going, where they were going to be with it. So I said, all right, I grew up in Maine as a kid, went to college there, graduated, moved on with my life, but wanted to come back and give something back to the community. I sat down with the owner of the company. We came to these plans. They had a budget. We made that pool work for their budget. Through fundraisers, through people in the community. There were kids down there with shovels literally helping remove the old pool. It was a great thing. It was a great process to be involved with. It's one of the most enjoyable things when you see something come together that you dreamed never would happen. I was asked by Kevin to speak tonight. I've actually told Kevin I would donate my time. I would consult at no charge. I'll take a look at all your pools for you, see what we can do as far as what can be done. I mean, there's a process where we can either shoot a new pool inside of it, putting new sub drains in, bringing up to the Virginia Graham Baker Act, where it's safe for the kids, adding zero entries to these pools. They all may not be to be destroyed and ripped out. I mean, we can shoot concrete over concrete. We can use a gunite process. Gunite process is shooting out of the nozzle with air, sand, and concrete. Gunite goes through a dehydration process. The gunite's a lot stronger than regular concrete. And the reason why we can control the water, which is the dehydration. We're not going to have any codes in the implant. We're not going to be pouring pools inside of pools and having cold joints. What's going to happen there? It's going to leak eventually. Same thing that's happened in the one I went and looked at. There's leakage there. Obviously, the deck's collapsing. We may be able to use the old structure. I don't know without pouring it. I don't know if anybody's put a hole in there and done a core sample in any of these pools to say they're no good. I mean, these are things that need to be looked at. But like I said, we're willing to take a look at them, come up with a proposal. I asked Mark, Paddock Pools, we've worked with them we've been in business 40 years. We're 40 years together. I said to Mark, Mark, we've got this situation here. Are you willing to come up? He said, absolutely. Mark said he'd be more than happy to help with the drawing, the preliminaries, the filtration systems, putting it together where you have good filtration, you have good adequate products, where it's safe for the kids to swim in. That's the number one thing we want. But we're here to help, not hinder. I'll be sitting over there after to answer anybody's questions about the company or about the pools that we've proposed. We're here to help you out as much as we can. And I'm going to turn it over to Mark for let him talk a little bit about the pools.
Again, I'm up from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and what I do is I travel around the Northeast. Okay, so I've been to a lot of meetings with architects, engineers, YMCA owners, everybody. This is a large crowd here tonight. This is my largest yet. You should be proud of yourself. Paddock Pools, and if anybody wants to write this down, if you want to go to Paddock Industries, and it's PADDOCK Industries.com, and that's our website. Paddock Pools Equipment Company has been in business for approximately 80 years. Okay, and what we do is we're a manufacturer of swimming pool equipment. I'm not quite sure who might have heard of stainless steel filters before. Paddock has come up with that. stainless steel gutter systems. Paddock has come up with that. We also have what is new is the radius gutter system. I've got a few pictures here I want to pass out as well, just to give you an idea of what we're doing. But we have more pools in the ground in the U.S. than any other pool manufacturing company. Okay, and here's where we come in to help you guys. Basically, every pool is different, so what we need to do is get an idea from you exactly what you're looking for. Okay. And let me just show you here. It all starts off with a drawing, okay? Just a simple little drawing that we sketch up. As you can tell, I can't draw. But it goes down to our design department. We have 5 draftsmen on staff at all times drawing pools all over the U.S. Okay? So that's how the little pool starts off. And that one there, actually, if you take a look at this one here, this little design here. This one here is a new country club, Carmel Country Club in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's see what we got here. Once I have a little sketch, a little drawing, and this is what you guys want, then our design department will come up with a drawing. Okay? And what Paddock Pool Equipment Company can offer you guys are free drawings. All we need is an idea of what you're doing, no charge. Okay? And this is a fancy Nancy. I mean, I bring this to it because this is something else. Okay? Now, it goes from there to there. I don't know if everybody can see this or not. This is the finished result there. Okay? Just to give you an idea of what we do from start to finish. Okay? Here's something else too. I want to show you. I'm just going to pass these out here. You just want to pass them around as well. Just different ideas that we can do. And you know, when I was growing up, we had a small pool in my hometown that was 30 by 60, had a little small dive board. I had a blast. Okay? Today, the kids, with all that they're into, how embarrassing is it? When I'm texting anybody, if I have a young person around and I know they have one of these, I turn around because I'm slow. Okay? The kids today, they're not excited by just a little pool. There's got to be some excitement for them. Okay? That's right. So just pass that one around, take a look at that one. And the pools that I'm passing out here too are not that bad, price-wise. They're really not. Just a few pictures to show you exactly what we do. And if anybody wants to see afterwards, this is a book that I do carry around. It probably hasn't been updated in about 5 years. But you go from state to state. So we can go to our state here and find out how many pools that Paddock has put in as well. We manufacture stainless steel gutter, we manufacture filters, we manufacture lifeguard chairs, ladders, everything for the pool. We manufacture in-house down in South Carolina. All the steel that is used for the filters and gutter system is made here in the USA too. Just to let you know that as well.